24 minutes past the hour now. Attackers could bring down our nation's entire power grid in just a few moves. We're talking a massive blackout from New York to Los Angeles and all in between, lasting as long as a year and a half. That's from the reporting of the Wall Street Journal today, citing an unreleased federal study. I want to show you this map over here where you'll be able to see the United States is divided into three major power networks, just three of them. Texas is all by itself. We've got out in the west and then the whole rest of the country. That's it. The report finds that using coordinated attacks in these three different grids, these three grids would knock out power to 9 of the country's 55,000 electric substations, and that, just those 9, would achieve a nationwide blackout. Those substations take in electricity from power plants and send it out to homes and businesses. This map shows the flow of power out of those plants. Mike Balboni joins us with more. He's the former New York Homeland Security Director and is with us here on the news deck this afternoon. I didn't even like reading what to hit because it's like you're giving them information, but it's out there now. Is this real?
It has been for a long time, Shep. You know, when we talk about the age of the infrastructure, the fact it's so distributed across, from the towers to the actual substations, it's always been out there. But what has changed is a recent attack in April in California, where very determined people with skill sets used sniper fire and cut cables in a vault and then got away. We still don't know who did it. So now what that's done is that's increased the vulnerability consequence of this whole network. So the report by FERC, Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, has now pointed out, yeah, we are vulnerable, and all we have to do is go back to 2003 in the summer when we had that power outage.
The blackout in the East Coast. So a year and a half.
Yeah.
Are we doing anything to try to prevent people from being able to do this?
FERC now is coming up with a requirement that the industry has to come by June 1st and say, here's our plans for trying to protect these distributed assets. There are people in the industry saying that's going to be a lot of money. Other people saying, no, it won't be that much money, and we really ought to do it. Part of the problem, though, is not only the fact that you have to harden these structures, but you also have to have interlocking capability so that if one system comes down, another one can come and backload the load on that. That's still being worked out because, as you pointed out on the map, they're separate grids, and you don't want to have the cascade effect, which is what we had, again, in 2003.
Yeah, I've read that 90% or more of the power grid system was installed before computers even existed.
Exactly correct. And that's been a part of the problem also because now computers have been added onto it. So not only do you have the physical threat, but you'll have a cybersecurity threat, where the industry is also very concerned about.
Note to self, buy a generator. Nice to see you, Mike.
Nice to see you, too.
All right.